I'm Henry Curtis, Executive Director of Life of the Land. We're in a Federal Energy Regulatory Commission docket dealing with liquefied natural gas that the gas company wants to bring in. And we're a party to 4 regulatory proceedings with the Public Utilities Commission, including Inacoa Pono. I want to address 2 issues. The first is the Hawaii Clean Energy Initiative. The energy agreement calls for 1, streamlining regulation, 2, automatic approval, 3, minimizing public input, 4, presumption that the utility knows best, and 5, termination of the net metering program. I don't know of anybody outside of the utility that thinks it's a good idea. That's why they wrote it. And that's why it mentions HECO in its companies 400 times and KIUC once. Because it's a HECO-centric document. The second one deals with palm oil. A few years ago, the utility proposed getting palm oil to power their power plants. 87% of the palm oil in the world is grown in Indonesia and Malaysia. They account for 91% entering the world trade. There was a very weak industry standard developed by the Roundtable on Sustainable Palm Oil, called for 39 very weak international standards. HECO proposed that they should have to follow 6 of them, and 33, as long as the company was working towards them, that was fine. And it didn't matter what they were doing on other plantations, just they had to be working towards them on the plantation that they got the biofuel from. So as long as the company was, quote, working towards no child labor, unquote, and working towards free and prior informed consent of Native people, unquote, that was fine. So is palm oil legal? Yes. Is it renewable energy under state law? Yes. Does it meet RPS? Yes. Is it moral, ethical, or value-driven? No. So I would hope that since clean energy is not defined, that you include that it has to be responsible energy forms. Thank you.
The next is Corey, Pierce, and Kathy. And I will tell, I really